I get a lot of weird requests, and the request recently was a build for a pink 911 Turbo. So let's go through it. I'm going to give you just one of the potential options you could do to build the perfect pink 911 Turbo S. All right, as usual, we're going to get our background to white. We'll keep the lid closed for the moment. We're going to get ourselves pink, which is a PTS color. We're going to have to dig through the PTSs to find ourselves that pink. Here it is over here, Ruby Star. That's our word for the day. Ruby Star is the color. I want to put some silver through here with the black roof, and this, I think, is going to look beautiful. We'll take that. It's going to run the black and then the silver over the roof of the vehicle, just giving us a little bit more craziness to this car, because when you build a pink 911 Turbo, you need to be crazy. I'm also feeling today like we are going to commit to the carbon fiber on this. We want to be as nuts as we can be on this vehicle for this pink. And I actually think, oddly enough, that this wheel with the carbon fiber might actually be the right one for this. I normally choose, as you know, the classic design on the 911s, but I just feel it's too staid on this occasion. We want to get a little crazy, and so we're going to bring the carbon fiber throughout. I think today we're going to pull through what as close to pink interior as we can get using the black accent throughout. We're going to commit to the carbon fiber, so we get the carbon mat on the steering wheel over there. Black seat belts will do the trick for us today. And I want to go over here through to the lavender. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going nuts today. We will get the carbon fiber interior because that's what we are committing to. This is a wild, wild build that we've got. This pink interior is going to make a couple of your brains short circuit. But if you look at it from outside, you might start to see the sense of we've got the extreme pink on the outside, the mild pink on the interior. If we open up the lid here for a second, you will be able to see how that actually begins to complement the exterior. Yes, I know it's not all of your choices or taste. As I say, I get some very interesting builds coming my way, and so don't hate me for it, but this is how you make a pink 911 actually work in the world of pink. All right, on the exterior design, we got to go carbon fiber, as we said. We're going to put it in here. It's a nuts 240,000 Rand additional option, but it'll pull through high gloss black and carbon fiber throughout, making this car absolutely crazy. You can see we're going to complement the wheels with the edges there, and we go to the rear and we bring through that carbon fiber as well for the rear, and it makes high gloss black on the sill at the back there and around the front as well. We go pulling the high gloss black through to here. Now over here at the moment we've got the turbinite on the door. No good. We are going to have to make that black in a moment. Let's get our exterior mirrors going. Let's get our door handles in. Then we're going to change out to carbon fiber over there. On that particular one, we'll get the carbon fiber and the windscreen wipers. I think with this crazy, crazy build, we are going to pull through the pink on the rear here as well, just because we want to be absolutely nuts. There we go. Build a pink build, we build a pink build. I can't see silver working on this, so let's get our black on there. Let's get model designation, high gloss black. That's what we want to accept. They'll pull all of this through for us in black. Down here, we're going to get that Turbo S in black as well. Set over here. We're going to change that out to lacquer. All right, lights and vision. On this particular case, we've got the choice of the tinted beams. Do we want the tinted beams? Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of black elements here. I think we're going to leave those as tinted. That rear light, I'm worried about that red. Red and pink clash badly, so I'm going to change this out. And we're going to make that a white stripe across the top. There we go. We want to get our stitching through as close as we possibly can. There's our Ruby Star stitching. Okay, Ruby Star, our word of the day. We're going to pull it through on that interior, making sure the exterior matches the interior. This car is wild. It's absolutely wild, and I love it and I hate it simultaneously. But look at that. You can see how that is complementing the interior and the exterior at this stage. All right, let's have a look inside. Again, we've gone for the carbon fiber finish, which is good. I don't like the gold. We're going to go carbon fiber with the black accents. That's what we're going to do. It's far more complementary to this vehicle and what we're trying to achieve. We've already got the leather throughout. You can see it's on the door handles and in the mirror already. Pink stitching everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelts can stay black. We like that. We're going to put the Porsche crest on the armrest, but in the meantime, we're going to leather up our consoles and we're going to pull through that Ruby Star stitching like we have here throughout. Now we've already got the steering wheel set up. Let's get our leather in behind there. Can, is there a spot where we can see the leather behind there on here? A little, but you can see the stitching over there, just over there. If I zoom in and I zoom in over there, you'll see that's the leather casing in the back there with its stitching over there. All good. Then we're going to add the PDK gearbox lever. There we go. Put that in there. Brings through the leather and aluminium into the vehicle. We're going to add the sun visors and the aluminium pedals, and we're going to bring in that black aluminium into the dorsals with the leather and pink stitching. Let's go for it over here. All right, powertrain. I'm going to lower the suspension on this one by those 10 mils. Let's just make this thing mad. Absolutely mad. We'll add the lifting system. We'll put the sports chrono sub-second clock in as usual. And I think we've definitely got to get rid of that yellow. We've got to get rid of the yellow. So the black is going to come in as our element there. What are our three elements here? Again, it's going to be the paint color, it's going to be the carbon fiber, and it's going to be the black. That's what we're pulling through on this vehicle as we currently stand. All right, let's get us around parking. A cruise control is good. We're not adding anything else. It'll disrupt the front of the vehicle. Our Porsche entry, as usual, dash cam preparation. And I think we're going to leave in here the speakers of the interior color rather than go for the chrome. Yes. All righty. So there we go. Nearly 7 million rand pink 911. Let's go to full screen. There it is. I think if you're going to build a pink 911, this might be about as close as perfect you could go. Alternatively, as I've said, get rid of all the carbon fiber, replace it with high gloss black, and you would also have an awesome pink 911 turbo. That lavender interior, I must admit, is absolutely awful and absolutely beautiful simultaneously. I really love it with the ruby star stitching pulling through it. It just is mad. We've got rid of all the reds. We've got rid of all the yellows on the exterior, which means that we do get to a point where we're complementary. This leather would be far pinker in real life. The configurator is never going to pull through the pink properly for us. With your ruby star stitching over the dash and the doors down the central tunnel on the seats. It's crazy, crazy, crazy in here. But what a statement to make, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you are building a crazy Porsche, a custom to yourself Porsche, or the perfect Porsche, I am the man to help you. Jump onto my website, www.myperfectcar.co.za, and for the cost of one of the little buttons that I ticked here, I'll make sure that you get the result that you want. Go to my website right now and book an appointment with me.